Hey, welcome back to Vitality Power Pilates. My name is Hope, and today we will be doing a 20-minute deep core Pilates workout together. I have my mat, a soft surface, and just some comfortable clothes. You don't need any weights. You just need a little bit of space for you to go outside of your mat, just a tiny bit with those arms. With that being said, let's get started. I want you to come to the back of your mat. I want you to take a big inhale up, lifting up high with those hands, taking a deep inhale with me, filling the belly with air, filling the lungs with air, exhaling, bring those hands down. One more time, hands come up as we inhale. Exhale as we lower the hands down, shoulders coming down as well, away from the chin. From here, I want you to step forward with your right leg. I want you to lean forward just a little bit, stretching out that back side, and then tucking the upper body over that thigh. Activating those abs, squeezing the belly button to the back of the spine, and coming up nice and tall, bringing that leg back to the back of your mat. Other leg comes forward, stretching out that back leg. From here, keeping the back heel planted on the mat, I want you to bring your upper body forward so it's over that left thigh. Coming up into that tall position, bring the leg back to center, taking a step to the center of your mat and turning to the side. From here, your feet are going to come out a little bit wider than your hips. Your hands are going to come out to the side. We're going to lean to one side, lengthening through the arms, stretching out that spine, coming center, leaning through the other side. We're taking a little bit of time to warm up today. Even though we're working on just the core, the whole body will be feeling a bit of a burn. So I want to make sure your body is feeling warm and ready to move in just a few minutes. One more time, coming center. From here, hands come up, dropping the left hand down. I want you to lean over through the top, through the right arm, coming over to the side. Coming center, arms come out to the side, switching which arm comes on top. Beautiful. A few more just like this. That bottom hand can rest on your hip, your leg, top handle lifted through the shoulders. Out to the side, two more. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Last one, coming center. From here, hands come up. I want you to squat down into a low position. Getting nice and low, placing the palms on the mat, feet fully down on the mat, lifting up, unbending those legs, stretching out the back side, and coming back down into that squat position. Hands and feet flat on the mat. One more time, lifting up, stretching out that back side. From here, peeling your hands off the mat, bringing the arms together, crossing through the hands, lifting up. Nice and big, beautiful. Hands are crossed, shoulders open, chest wide. Uncrossing those hands, bring the hands down by your side. From here, we're going to step to the back of the mat. We're going to get into that working our core. So I want you to take your hands up high, chest high, leaning back through the spine, coming back to neutral, hands dropping down to the thighs, walking yourself down the leg, bending through the leg, placing the hand on the mat, walking yourself out, meeting in a high plank. In the high plank, our hips are square to the mat, our gaze is forward to the top of the mat, so we're creating a long spine. Shoulders are stacked over the elbows, elbows are stacked over the wrists. From here, we're going to drop both knees down to the mat. Lift them both up. Both knees down to the mat, lift them both up. Beautiful. For 10. Activating that core, activating the shoulders. For 8, 7, gaze is long. 6, 5, squeezing that mid body. 4, 3, 2, 1, coming high. From here, going into a downward dog position. Extending the feet out to either side of your mat just a little bit. From here, coming into that high plank position. Pulling yourself back into that downward dog, bending through the leg just a little bit. 2 more. High plank, we meet here. Coming back. Stretching out the shoulders. Abs are tucked. Last one. Sending yourself back. Coming forward, feet come back together. From here, we're gonna drop both knees down to the mat, lift them both up, then drop just one at a time, alternating which knee. So it's double, single, single, double, single, single. You're with me for 8. Come on, stay strong. 7, 6. Planks are my least favorite. They're the hardest to me, but they are so good at firing up that full body in the beginning of a workout, letting your body know it's time to move. So that's why I always put them in the beginning of my class. You have 2. Last one. Double, single, single. Stay high, going into that downward dog, taking the feet out a little bit further than the hips to either side of the mat, meeting me back into that high plank position. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna drop down both knees. We're gonna come into a child's pose, resting the head onto the mat just for a moment, giving those shoulders a bit of a break before we go into our next plank series. When you feel ready, coming up, meeting me in a tabletop position, bringing the knees together again so you're in that straight line, extending both feet so you're back into that high plank position. From here, I want you to bring your left knee to your right elbow, send it back long, pointing through the foot. Extend, bring it in to the opposite elbow. Lifting through the leg for 10. Crossing it over for 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Dropping it down. Knees go down to the mat. Child's pose. Then we hit that other side. Stretching out through the shoulders. Catching your breath, coming back into a tabletop position. Maybe check your alignment. I know I just got a little bit wide in my stance. So I want you to check your shoulders, your elbows, and your wrists, and you're creating that big triangle with your body. From here, sending both feet out. We have the other side. So the right knee is coming to the left elbow. Extend it long. Tuck, extend. Tuck, extend. This is 10. The last thing we do in these planks for 9. Stay strong. Gaze is long. 6. 5, strong, straight body. 4. 3, 2, 1. Extend it long. Drop the leg down, meeting on your knees. Walking the hands back. Beautiful. Coming into that kneeling position. I want you to take a moment, sending those hands up, stretching out the shoulders, twisting to one side of your body. Hands fall to the front and the back of the body. Beautiful, reaching up nice and high. Other side, hands fall down. Inhale with me as we lift up those hands, coming into a tabletop position, and then flipping on to your backside. Feet are going to be flat on the mat, facing forward. Hands are going to match. So my fingers are facing my toes. My chest is open. My spine is in a nice straight line, legs together, knees together, feet together. Beautiful. From here, I want you to lift back, bringing the legs to tabletop so your tops of your feet should be facing up towards the ceiling, knees up towards the ceiling. We're going to extend one leg down to the mat, keeping it bent, lifting it back up to tabletop, extending the other one down, lifting it up. Extend, bring it high, keeping that nice bend through the leg. So I'm outside in Australia, and the flies here are massive. So if you see me shaking my ponytail like a little horse, it's because they're all up in my personal space. Whew, it's the joys of working out outside, you know? You get the view, but you get what comes with it. 2 more, lowering the leg down, lifting it back to that tabletop position, feeling that lower core turn on. Last time, out to the side of your mat, bring it up. Other leg, bring it up. Beautiful. From here, I want you to roll down even further. Forearms are now down onto the mat. From here, we extend the right leg. We pulse for 3, 2, 1. Bring it home to tabletop. Extend the left leg. 3, 2, 1. Bring it home. One more time. We extend. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Extend. 3, 2, 1. Bring it home. Beautiful. From here, flexing through the feet. I want you to take your knees out to the sides, opening up through the legs. We lower ourselves down, slowly peeling the forearms off of the mat, grabbing around your ankle, lowering the head, neck, and shoulders onto the mat, stretching out those hip flexors. Pressing the forearms into the inner thigh to open up through the leg. What we just did with the leg going out to the side can be difficult on tight hip flexors. So it's nice to work them, but it's also really nice to stretch them out. Beautiful. Removing the hands, bringing the legs together, sending them up straight into the sky, pointing through the toes, lifting through the head, neck, and shoulders. Hands come behind the head for a little bit of support. We lift, we hold it here for 10. Elbows wide for 9. Straight legs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Lift a little higher. You can do it. 2, and 1. Hands come out to the side. We lower our right leg. We hold it here for 5, 4. Keeping the head, neck, and shoulders lifted. 2, and 1. Bring it back up. Other side. Leg goes down. Lifting through the head, neck, and shoulders for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burning out that lower tummy. Bringing the legs into the chest. Walk forward. Holding ourselves here, coming into a tall spine position. Beautiful. One more time, rolling ourselves back down onto our backs, taking the hands away from the legs, extending long. Hands come up above the head as the legs extend, bringing them back in, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders as the hands come out, lowering and lifting. You have 5, 4, fluid movement for 3, 2, 1. Lifting the head, neck, and shoulders, grabbing the hands to one leg, does not matter which side. Extending the other leg long, pulling the head, neck, and shoulders off of the mat. Beautiful. Hold it here for 3, for 2, for 1. Extending the leg long, other side. Knee comes to that chest. Hold it here for 3, for 2, for 1. Now we go a little quicker. So we don't have time to really pull on that leg. The abs are doing all of the work. You have 10, 9, breathe with me, 8, 7, chin to the sky for 6, 5, 4, 3, we're nearly there. You guys can do it. 2, and 1. Both legs into that chest. Let the legs fall slowly down onto the mat. Beautiful, beautiful job. From here, I want you to take your hands, place them down gently, palms firmly planted into that mat. We bring the legs into the chest, We tuck ourselves back, bringing the thighs parallel to the eyes. Maybe we try to lower the legs a little bit more, getting that deep stretch in the body and the backside. I want you to lift up high, lifting through the hips. The bum is trying to get straight in a nice straight line. From here, I want you to take your legs out to the side, making a nice big circle, coming up to that seated position. Beautiful job. We're going to go into a side plank series and then you are done. 20 minutes of core work is almost there. So we're going to do this a little bit modified. So I want you to place your left hand firmly into the mat. We're going to extend our top leg. So the right leg is nice and firm, foot planted onto the mat. From here, we're going to lift, keeping that leg down onto the mat that's bent, and lower ourselves down. Beautiful. Lift and lower. If you feel comfortable raising that right hand up high and holding it in close to the ear as we lower our body down, squeezing the obliques as we lift and lower. 2 more just like this, lifting through that side body and lowering it down with control. Beautiful. This time we're going to stay up high. We're going to lift that top leg off the mat. We're going to crunch in, extend it long, in and out for 10, 9, 8, 7, squeezing that body for 5, elbow to knee, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping the leg first and then coming down slowly onto the back side. Switching sides. Coming over into our right hand. Left leg is on top, bending that bottom leg, the right leg. So palm is firmly placed down onto the mat. Foot is firmly down onto the mat. We can start with our hand on our hip, or we can straight away bring it up above, whatever you feel comfortable with. We lift, creating space between your body and the mat, and lower yourself down gently. Lift and lower. Lifting, squeezing the whole core. Lower. Beautiful. You have 5. Stabilizing through that shoulder joint for 4. Slowly coming down. Those obliques are feeling it as you crunch in. Last 2. Last 1. Lower yourself down. Come up, staying lifted, extending that hand out if you did not have it out already. Lifting that leg nice and long. We bring it in and out. In and out. You have 10, 9. This is it, you guys, the finale. We're in this together. You've come this far. For 6, squeeze it in. 4, 3, 2, elbow to knee. 1, extend it long, dropping the leg and then dropping the body. Beautiful work. The effort, I can feel it. Coming onto your backside, taking a moment to slowly roll yourself down, letting the head, neck, and shoulders drop to the mat, opening up the legs, letting either knee hit the side of the mat, placing the hands on where your hips hinge to your knee. I want you to create a little diamond with your pointer finger and your thumb right on your pelvic floor. I want you to inhale with me as we lift the pelvic floor. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Exhale out. Lowering it down one more time. Lifting the pelvic floor. Hold it for 5, 4. Squeeze it. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Slowly let it go. Beautiful. Wrapping the hands around the body, bringing the knees together, back up nice and tall. You can stay here for a moment, letting your heart rate come down, letting your body feel a little bit of peace. Or you can roll up with me, coming into a seated position, finding yourself sitting nice and tall, hands to the knees, taking a moment to inhale and exhale, letting the shoulders sink in a little bit. Inhale with me and we lift. Exhale and we collapse. One more time, we inhale. Lifting up, hands come all the way up, opening up those eyes if you had them closed, bringing those hands to heart center. You just crushed a 20-minute ab deep core control workout. I'm so proud of you for showing up for yourself and for committing to yourself no matter where you are on your fitness journey. I'm so glad you chose to work out with me today, and I'm here for you. If you're enjoying these videos, I do post 2 new workouts a week, and they're always in some place as beautiful as I am today. So I hope to see you in the next workout. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on your mat next time. Bye.